Gemini, welcome. This is your 2025 prediction. Happy New Year. I have shuffled your cards and I've laid them out. Never done a 2025 or yearly, prediction. Again, my readings I usually love, but let's just see what comes up. It's one of those days, all right? And also, I would always say, just take it as entertainment, because I don't actually believe that I'm not going to tell you what's happening and you're going to stick to it, and if it comes up positive or negative you should hold on to it. I would say that maybe look back on the reading if you find other readings that I do resonate, so you maybe can look at it more as an advice, all right? But when it comes to your life, you should go by what you are manifesting, and that's what I would always advise. It's not about one tarot card or anything that should kind of confirm what happens at a specific time. Now, moving aside from that, I see that for many of you during January, you might move away permanently from someone, and you're moving, it's kind of like, oh, my emotions here, I'm saying goodbye to them. During February, you might, someone is going to show their interest, like a strong interest. It could be very passionate about you, it could be someone you meet or someone that is around you then. Definitely they're going to make it known to you that they are very interested in you. They find you very attractive. There could be a passionate encounter as well, Gemini. With the Queen of Pentacles, this could turn into commitment. Someone will offer you commitment and stability. Now, this connection, you might have been with them before, so there might be someone you walked away from, and this person is showing up in your life offering commitment. Is possible, but it's giving you feelings of belonging together. And I see here that during March, April, it's like there's sweet music and something the two of you have in common. I feel that you are going to enjoy and embrace that Six of Cups. Now, then what I see here, all right, something to do with a choice. There is choices. So for those of you that are single, again, I would say most of my readings probably are not, like, I wouldn't sort of come in and say, I'm going to advise about your relationship. And please then take it with a big bucket of salt. But I feel here this has to do with most of you that are single. If you're in a relationship, there's definitely something to do with following your heart, the higher self. This could be a secret coming out, a secret crush, a secret spiritual union that is moving forward. Both of you could have Gemini in your chart. I'm getting also Scorpios coming up strong, perhaps Pisces. So I feel this is two people taking action, seeing where it goes. But I'm going to clarify, but because of this very strong connection and bond and moving forward here, it might be that one of you are in a commitment and this is going to change things. Because with a Tower, that is a major change. Something will change on the back of this happiness that have been established. Okay, so let's see. The Tower here for Gemini, please. The Tower. So we are looking at May. So a major change could come up in this connection, relationship here. This is a change that you want to embrace based on love, following your heart, Gemini, and it's causing some kind of change. I did see a card that fell on the floor. All right. For some of you, Gemini, this is you rejecting a relationship, moving out of a relationship, if you're in a relationship. Now, you are tearing down a structure based on following your heart. So it's towards something you want, but you have to maybe face... All right, yeah. You rejecting someone or you leaving a situation where the structure will be torn down. It looks like here someone will have a reaction and someone will try to play games. You are expecting it. You are expecting it here, Gemini. Page of Wands. All right. Pursuing commitment. Secret is out. Balanced approach. Moving forward. Embracing this change. Not allowing a toxic person to steal the attention. So for some of you, it's addressing an elephant in the room here, Gemini. Third party is involved here. This could be confronting a third party for two people to be in a happy union. But because someone have been delaying it, or there's like, oh, because of a reaction someone will have, it could be, yeah, someone will have a reaction regardless. All right, a structure is going to be torn. Yeah, so there will be a loss. I see here, Gemini, all right, I see here that a person that wants to heal a connection with you, you're going to tell them no. This is someone that could also, their healing could fall through here as well. I feel here there is someone that's angry about a breach of commitment. Someone that will play the card of like, well, you promised to death did us apart, and like doing the accusing someone for being, the villain in the story here. It's almost like something will be addressed here, that it's the inevitable. Yeah, something comes out. Someone will go all in. There is a person here, unfortunately, that might have been the reason to why the two or someone have not moved forward here, I feel. Yeah, that's what it is. It says here as well, Gemini, the advice will be, okay, if the advice in this reading is, if you have walked away from someone and you are not sure about your feelings for someone, a Gemini, but this person will come in and they have a third party, but there is this union, you're coming together and it's all bliss and great, and it's kind of a period that you have. Now, there will be, it's saying here, something about evaluating if it is even worth going into the Six of Cups because of a drama that will erupt here because of a third party situation. That's what is coming up here. And then it says that it should be, it's worthwhile doing if it's like two people, you want to be together, but if not, is it worth dealing with someone here that could be, it's like, there could be a Sagittarius or Capricorn here, someone that is wishy-washy, and it's like question them where they're at, because like they could be sort of used to the drama, but then they could bring the drama to you and then you have to deal with it, and you don't really want the drama in the situation because you are like, why would they do that kind of thing, right? So it's, I see this person pursuing you, but there's the third party here and the two of you getting together, because something here will erupt and it's going to be quite noisy. Then you could also be faced with someone here that is like, oh, they said they healed, but are they not? So that's the question you are asking yourself here in January, but there is a strong bond between you and them. Then I will say here, Gemini, in the summer. So if the two of you want to continue moving towards each other here, there will be some time there will be, it's almost like someone has to defend themselves against someone based on, well, moving away from an old, like a structure is being torn down, but also releasing in habit. So it has more to do with someone's choice of how they address someone. So if someone's codependent and they don't want to heal the codependency, that's going to drag out. So this is healing codependency. It has to do with lessons and healthy approach. If someone's taking an unhealthy approach, then they will be roped into it. So, but the time will pass here, and I see that there is a spiritual lesson here. There is a new start. Something will come out in the opens about this secret or about a third party. All right. I feel here that I do see, Gemini, that perhaps it's like the two of you will end up being together, but I would say that it could happen in a much less dramatic way, based on someone dealing with their own habits first. So whether it's addiction or someone, you know, they need to have a different perspective on something and do something in a different way. That's on them. But it's coming up. I do feel that you are bringing this person a lot of peace. I feel that you are, morally you're taking the choice for you. You're following that path here, Gemini, and you will have success. So you are approaching the situation, open, honest, and you are being direct to this person what you want. So it's not really about you hiding anything, but it's something about here someone could there's it's going to be a challenge with either an addiction, a codependent situation, or even be roped into a situation that, let's say if you have a relative or if you are married and there is like a third party, and you know that there is going to be certain times of year or certain situations where someone is going to try to pull you in. That's what I'm seeing. And then it's like, if something else is going on around you and you feel like stressed or whatever, it's like that might come up in some months, because someone here is almost looking for when they can pull the carpet from underneath someone's feet. So that's the only thing here in this situation. Now, when it comes to the two of you, I see here that there is a new opportunity for this relationship, situationship, this union to grow, to find balance, leave something behind, or it's like dead end. Something has to be left out because it's going to cause turbulence if the two of you are going to be together. So that could be maybe you have to move house, move neighborhood, move somewhere to avoid a nightmare. And that's just the only decision that's going to be made. So it looks like you will make that decision, and there is a win for you here as well. Maybe you will even say, well, you're going to go and deal with that, and I'm here single, enjoying myself. We have this union, but I will not be moving with you. And you are putting your foot down how things need to look like here. So someone might be like, you might even be strategic when you do that. I see here, Gemini, you might have to be the strategic one and say, well, it looks like they're not really understanding, or it won't go, like you might even like know that this person and you will be together, but you might have to be a bit sort of, you have to do something under the table, because otherwise this person won't do it. Maybe you have to tell them, oh, well, I will leave this union, I will move somewhere else. It's something you will say that is to do with tough love. You have to do it because this person is struggling with codependency issues and allowing someone to walk all over them. But this person here is quite a tough, difficult person, but you have a different approach that seems to be working for you to be left alone. So it's got to do with some family drama or drama around this union here, to do with someone that have not been healing. Maybe someone's been given a chance. That's what I'm seeing here. But yeah, there could be a marriage here. There could be an engagement as well, and it's being announced, and this is giving like a lot of peace and joy and happiness to this connection. I feel here in towards the end of the year. So we have that's going to be September. Yeah, in September, it's very much of we've come a long way. We feel very happy in each other's company, and you might then decide like, okay, where are we going to next? So at this point of time, it could be a decision here to really leave something behind for good. yeah, to avoid like clashing with something that you face in regards to this union, I feel, in May, June. Then the rest of the year here is like, oh great, we dodged a bullet here, this was a good decision, this is like, I really, you know, I look forward to be with my person, they look forward to be with you. So at that point, if it's like, if you haven't been completely single until then, it's like, okay, you are single, you are, you know, now coming together. And here it's like, okay, towards the end of the year, it's like, oh, finally we can openly show each other the love. So it could be a bit of a, I see here there's a lot of love, but it's like kind of secret part of the year. So it's a bit maybe unconventional, let's say, as well. So yeah, but this love story will end well. We have the year of the rabbit, so that might be one of you as well. We have Pisces, so that might be an energy here too. And it might also be that this union, you are going to, if you, as long as you embrace the sweetness, the romance, the dreamer, in like, it's something about that, that's how you will survive this connection. It's like be in your sort of connect with your romantic side, or that do remember what you, the softness here, what you enjoy with this person, because there might be someone here having to show two sides of themselves. And it's saying here, embrace the maybe they have Pisces in their chart, or it's almost embrace that softness that you see. Maybe they can't fully show that side like yet. It's something they are dealing with, that is, it's like almost like they have to wear that mask, or it has to do with codependency. But embracing this the Pisces, like the dreamer, the childhood dreams, just stay in the dream state, actually is going to be in the favor for this union, if it makes any sense at all. So many things remind me of you. You are exactly where you need to be. Key, so new beginnings, direction, adventure, wait for those ready to let go of the past. So it is about letting go of the past here, trapped in fear. All right, so yeah, fear, of course, also codependency. It can be a tricky, really tricky energy here, you know. And it's saying here not to be trapped in fear based on someone's threats, I feel here. I need to find a little bit more information. Someone is trying like a really sly, something sly they're doing here. It's kind of trying to shake up the love. Like there is a person here that is going to say, oh, you don't have anything practical in common, or, you know, well, that's just ridiculous. Someone is trying to like, for you to say like this union is just a dream, like it's like an illusion, because you don't have anything real, so you can't really paint feelings, you know. But you two know it's a spiritual connection, you know where you pull to them, you're going for, you know, you're both lighthearted. So, but someone will say that. So it could also be someone here that wants you to hold yourself a prisoner. So maybe, so it's avoiding this fear and being immobilized as well. So basically, to continue a journey, the journey you want to be on, you must face your fears so that new people and conditions can manifest. So as like not stay in this place because you want to avoid like the elephant in the room. So it's like a misguided sense of safety, that afraid of starting something new because someone is there saying like, oh, I'm gonna make this difficult for you. It's like that's gonna cause you level of stress and anxiety and create adverse effects in your physical body. So seek counsel and assistance. So you don't have to do something alone. It's something about you possessing all the tools. You're forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end and you will use your mind to cut through the limitation caused by your emotions. Yeah. So I would say someone want to argue, if you don't want to argue with someone, obviously, who wants to argue, but you are dealing with someone that will argue, like this person will they will be loud about some threats, for instance, but they're not really, they're going to cause injustice. They are going to cause they're going to say, well, I'm going to remove finances. They're going to do something or say something that it could seem threatening, I feel here. So that is impacting this union. So that for me could be someone that, again, family, boss, or a third party. There is a showstopper here. Someone could be mentally ill based on an addiction as well. However, it's not really affecting the feelings between the two of you, but someone here has to heal or deal with something alone, perhaps, as well. Yeah. So, yeah. This is saying that it's time to, whoever's facing this person, this structure, this kind of, it's like unfair, it's to do with jealousy. Someone here doesn't want, it's like, I'm getting someone here that is so jealous that they couldn't make what the other person did, and therefore they are going to be there kicking and screaming all day long. So if you are dealing with someone that is, for you, either you're living in third party, or maybe it's a relative, maybe it's a parent, maybe it's a boss, or maybe it's just someone there that will be there and try to sort of use the old, something underhanded to be in the way. And that could be because it is jealousy, and there's not really a reason, but this person could come in quite strong, and it could be quite a shock as well. But either way, this will come up in relation to this union, but it's saying here that overcome it and not be stuck in fear based on this person being very extreme, maybe is coming up here. So, but yeah, use your discernment. Again, this could be quite specific as well, but the cards are saying here overall that decision, actually, that could be the biggest challenge you have this year. And it's actually, the more you face it head on, and knowing that you have all the tools to be able to have the best solution. So it's saying here not to forget that how good you are with words, how your intentions are. It's almost like someone here could be trying to make you question, like how smart, how effective, how sure you are, something like that. That's just coming up. But there will be like one of the maybe biggest challenge you face in this relationship. And once that's faced and dealt with, it's like, well, okay, now I see how I can deal with that in the future, not for it to happen again as well. So there is like an independent choice, decision. It's like you really are going, like, you feel like you can do anything after you've done that. You feel like this energy, you feel really happy, you feel that, oh wow, this is going full steam ahead. So it's like really removing an elephant in the room, and it's giving you freedom. You have your hands up in the air. It's like your wish fulfillment is there. It's really like something that will be removed from you that has caused pain and will cause pain if not removed. You have the power to remove it. And again, for all of you, it could be different, so you will know what it is. Gemini. And that's what's saying here as well. You are exactly where you need to be. Exactly where there. And for many of you, it's like the action, the passion. There could be a new creative venture. It's really like you are like, ooh, it's like being a dreamer is going to be in your favor right now. All right, new beginnings, directions. It's like you could be the first person in your family that's doing something, breaking free. You could be doing something that is very unique, but you just know it. You've been wanting to pursue it since you are young as well, as a childhood dream. And again, if you have to do something like, there's something you do with your heart open, something you're passionate about, you are so sure. So even if you have to be a little bit sneaky about it to avoid, you know, something that is not really your fault. It just say you can do that. It's going to lead you to the right place. So for a lot of you, it is to also pursue a childhood dream. It's like reconnecting with someone from your childhood even as well. And this could be a long lost love too that is showing up in your life and coming back from the past. It's definitely about rekindling, is a lot of that energy, healing and rekindling. And it's saying, hey, you know, the ones that are meant to be together will be together. It's like a happy ending, fair, and removing. It's a karmic justice for those that try to block a really beautiful, you know, future for you here, right? So see this Page of Cups here. Yeah, maybe someone, it's definitely someone here severing a karmic tie. That's a big thing. It's like that's done, they're done and over with. It's not coming further into the year. And yeah, the Ace of Swords is great here. And I see for most of you here, Gemini, is that you are moving into very solid relationship. For many of you, this is a twin flame connection. We have Aries energy, they could also have earth elements, but it's like you keep following that dream, keep following that urge, where you feel the light energy, where you feel like inspired, and that's the key here. So it's very exciting, but keep on going, especially when you feel challenged. That's when you push even harder to follow your dreams and remind yourself that you are exactly where you need to be. So very nice reading for you here. Gemini, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and thank you for watching, and Happy New Year. I will see you very soon.